in northeast. German Bight, north or northwest 3 to 5, fair, good, occasionally moderate. Humber, Thames, northeast 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in Thames, fair, good. Dover, White, Portland, northeast 4 to 6, fair, showers later in Portland, moderate or good, occasionally poor later in Portland. Plymouth, east 5 to 7, thundery showers later, moderate or good, occasionally poor later. Biscay, easterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in north, becoming variable 2 to 4 at times, thundery showers, good, occasionally poor. Trafalgar, cyclonic, mainly southerly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first in west, becoming southwesterly later, thundery showers, good, occasionally poor. Fitzroy, east or southeast, becoming cyclonic 4 to 6, rain or thundery showers, fog patches later, moderate or good, occasionally poor, then very poor later. Seoul, easterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first in east, rain or thundery showers, fog patches later, moderate or good, occasionally poor, then very poor later. Seoul, easterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 at first in east, rain or thundery showers, fog patches later, moderate or good, occasionally poor, then very poor later. Lundy, Fastnet, east or northeast 4 to 6, increasing 7 for a time, showers later, good, occasionally poor later. Irish Sea, east or northeast 4 to 6, becoming variable 3 or less at times, fair, good. Shannon, easterly 4 to 6, occasionally 7 in south, rain, good, occasionally poor. Rockhall, Malin, Hebrides, east or northeast 3 to 5, becoming variable 3 or less at times, fog patches in southeast, otherwise fair, moderate or good, occasionally very poor in southeast Malin. Variable 2 to 4 in Bailey, drizzle, good, occasionally moderate. Fair Isle, variable 2 to 4, becoming easterly 3 to 5 in west, fair, good, occasionally moderate. Faroes, variable 2 to 4, becoming southeast 3 to 5, drizzle, good, occasionally moderate. Southeast Iceland, southerly or southwesterly 3 to 5, drizzle, good, occasionally moderate. Now, weather reports from coastal stations for 2300. Tyre automatic, northeast by north 2, 14 miles, 1024, falling slowly. Stornoway, northwest 3, 22 miles, 1024, falling slowly. Wick automatic, east by south 2, 15 miles, 1026, rising slowly. Aberdeen, southwest 1, 14 miles, 1026, rising slowly. Lucas, northeast 1, 14 miles, 1025, rising slowly. Boomer, east-northeast 2, 12 miles, 1025, rising slowly. Bridlington, northeast 2, 1024, steady. Sandetti light vessel automatic, northeast by north 6, 5 miles, 1020. St. Catherine's Point automatic, northeast 4, 1017, falling slowly. Jersey, east-northeast 5, 5 miles, 1015, now falling. Channel light vessel automatic, east 5, 1016. Scilly automatic, east by south 6, 5 miles, 1015, falling slowly. Milford Haven, east 3, 19 miles, 1018, rising slowly. Aberporth, east-southeast 2, 22 miles, 1019, rising slowly. Valley, northeast by east 3, 12 miles, 1020, steady. Liverpool Crosby, east by south 3, 15 miles, 1022, rising slowly. Valencia, east-northeast, calm, 15 miles, 1018, steady. Ronaldsway, northeast 3, 1022, rising slowly. Malin Head, east 3, 8 miles, 1023, steady. Machrihanish Automatic, east by south 2, 16 miles, 1023, rising slowly. And finally, here's the weather forecast for the inshore waters of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, valid for the following 24 hours. The general situation, high pressure centred to the northwest of the United Kingdom, continues to draw a largely easterly flow across the British Isles. Winds strong at times across southern waters, but lighter towards the north. Cape Wrath to Rattray Head, including Orkney. East or southeast 2 to 4, increasing 5 later near Cape Wrath and in Moray Firth. Fair, good. Rattray Head to Berwick-upon-Tweed. Variable, mainly east 2 to 4, occasionally 5 in Firth of Forth. Fair, good. Berwick-upon-Tweed to Whitby. East 2 to 4, fair, good. Whitby to Gibraltar Point. Northeasterly 3 or 4, occasionally 5 later in south. Fair, good. Gibraltar Point to North Foreland. Northeasterly 4 or 5, occasionally 6 later. Fair, good. North Foreland to Selsey Bill. Northeasterly 4 to 6, occasionally 3 west of Beachy Head. Fair, good. Selsey Bill to Lyme Regis. Northeast 4 to 6, veering east 3 to 5 for a time. Fair, good. Lyme Regis to Land's End, including the Isles of Scilly. Easterly 4 to 6, increasing 7 west of Prole Point for a time. Fair, then showers later, perhaps thundery, good, occasionally poor later. Land's End to St David's Head, including the Bristol Channel. East 4 to 6, increasing 7 for a time. Fair, then showers later in far southwest, perhaps thundery, good, occasionally poor later in far southwest. St David's Head to Great Orme Head, including St George's Channel. Easterly or northeasterly 3 to 5, occasionally 6 in north. Fair, good. Great Orme Head to the Mull of Galloway. Easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, becoming variable 3 or less for a time in north, then occasionally 6 later. Fair, good. Isle of Man, easterly 4 or 5, fair, good. Lochfoyle to Carlingford Loch. Easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4 for a time. Fog patches at first, otherwise fair, moderate or good, occasionally very poor at first. Mull of Galloway to Mull of Kintyre, including the Firth of Clyde and North Channel. Easterly or southeasterly 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4 for a time. Fair, good. Mull of Kintyre to Ardnamurchan Point. East or southeast 3 to 5, becoming variable 2 to 4. Fair, good. Ardnamurchan Point to Cape Wrath. Northeasterly 3 or 4, veering easterly 4 or 5 north of Lewis, and becoming variable 3 or less for a time elsewhere. Fair, good. Shetland Isles, northeast 2 to 4, mainly fair, good, occasionally moderate. And that completes the shipping bulletin. Now, in case you weren't aware...
Okay, just hear me out. Listen to this.
Strap in. This is BBC Radio 4.
I remember hearing this and I was like,
UK Station of the Year.
I'm coming out.
We're going to interrupt you because Chris Mason has news.
The Prime Minister has agreed to stand down.
A year to remember.
What the hell just happened?
With powerful documentaries.
It's all part of the QAnon conspiracy theory.
Hard-hitting interviews.
how did you survive, Nazanin? I think it was my faith.
And innovative entertainment.
I push in hard and then it's...
This is how to play this on BBC Radio 4.
Okay, and you're listening.
Winner of UK Station of the Year.
My castaway this week is singer, songwriter.
This is BBC Radio 4.
Here at Woman's Hour.
Goodbye.
And thank you all for listening.
Midnight GMT. Hello and namaste. I'm Devina Gupta and this is Business Matters on the BBC World Service. Today we are live in Thailand and Australia with our guests, and on the show we're going to talk about New York, where the sky is